All right, welcome everybody. We are back to number three event for today. Another roundtable is gonna be amazing. Let me start bringing our wonderful people up. Where is? Let's see the beautiful Olayinka. Hello, Olayinka. How are you?
Hello, good evening. I'm
Welcome.
excited to be here.
Hello, Ahmed. How are you?
Hi, good evening. Hi
Welcome,
there.
sir.
Fine. Great.
All right, awesome. We're waiting for you guys to come and bless everybody here with a lot of wonderful information. I'll start bringing people up while we prepare for this amazing session. Right, looks like we are complete. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to MCT West Africa. And our audience are waiting for you guys to come and bless us with all your experience, everything you've been able to gather for the past few years. And I think it's going to be wonderful. So, Olayinka and Ahmed, you can take over. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Hi there, good everyone. How hope you can hear me?
Yeah, we go. Yeah, we
Yes,
can
we
hear
can
you.
hear
Yes,
you.
yes, yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we
Good
can hear
afternoon,
you.
good
Okay.
morning, good evening, everyone. I know we are in different locations. Once again, my name's Hamid Abdelaziz. I will start by introducing myself first before we can start today's section. I am the MVP for business application, and also I'm the lead group for Dynamic 365 User Group Nigeria. So here with me, we have my colleague Olayinka. Okay, kindly introduce yourself.
Okay. Okay. Like you said, my name is Olayinka. Okay. A Microsoft certified data analyst, basically. Yeah, that's it from me.
Okay, thank you very much. So today's topic will be discussing regarding the how to improve community impact in Africa generally. And here with us, we have speakers from different locations in the West Africa. First, I'd like to introduce one of our panelists, which his name is Thomas Festus Kuje. Kuje is Microsoft certified data analyst. He's a Microsoft certified trainer as well, and he has been an expert in this field. And he has trained um, several hundreds of people regarding the data Power BI and data analysis as well. So here with us, I have Tabitha, uh, who is a business consultant, and she's also a techpreneur. Also, I have again one of our panelists, Lemai Andrew, who is a senior brand strategist at Bridge Tech Innovation Hub as well. Another wonderful person that we have here is Kofi Adai. He's a cybersecurity expert and a cloud security expert as well. That's just wonderful things he has been doing for his community. So, again, we have Adekule Dean, which is who is a cybersecurity expert as well. He is a Microsoft certified trainer, and he has years of expertise in this field as well. We have Popoola Isiaka Olamilekan, who is a corporate technical trainer. And so here, this is our panelists. We're going to discuss around the community, the impact of the community in Africa, and how this actually benefits us, or how people also the coming behind can also benefit from this. So this is topic for today. And first, I would like to ask. Start with the first question, which is um, in this. Of course, we understand the importance of the community in Africa today, and over the years, community has actually grown to improve the life of people around, not just in West Africa or in Africa, but globally as well. So today, as we go on to discuss these issues, so we are going to also be asking our panelists about some few kind of questions, right? So first, I would like to ask, so what is the okay, I think I'll have to open the floor for Olayinka to ask these questions as well. All right, Olayinka.
Okay, so
Okay.
sorry. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. So, like we had said, this table, this this table discussion is really talking about community and what the impact of community has been. So, the first question we'd like to ask our panelists for them to tell us. We understand you've been members of different communities. So, can you tell us what really has been the biggest benefit to you? Like, if somebody asks you today, why do you do all of this community work? What's in it for you? What do you get from it? Um, I don't know if I need to pick someone or if someone wants to go first. Thomas, you're
Okay,
smiling.
yeah.
So,
Okay, so let me go first. So being part of a tech community or being part of any community, one of the benefits that I've gotten is exposure. Like being a member of a community, you'll be able to grow your knowledge, you'll be able to learn so many things from other people. Technology is changing rapidly. So when you become member of a community, you get the opportunity to meet experts in different fields. So through that interaction, you get the opportunity to learn so many things at the same time. Because when you go to meetups, you'll be able to get connected with people who are working in different fields or different levels of technology. So getting that exposure helps you to really learn so many things about technology. It also helps you to improve yourself and also provide a platform where you can also network with other people. So these are some of the benefits that you get when you join a community. Yeah.
okay, fantastic, fantastic. Adekunle, would you like to tell us what you have benefited the most from being a member of the community?
Yes, yes. I would just like to add to what Thomas has already said, and also you get the opportunity to have lots of support because obviously we are IT guys, and if you have any issues, you can typically don't know it all. So if you have issues, it's easy for you to reach out to any of your community members to ask questions, and they can walk you through simple things. And when you have resources, also you can easily share resources with your community members. That's one of my biggest advantage for me when joining communities. You have resources to share, you have support, you have connections, and the like. So it's all wins when you're in the community. It's all wins for me. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, okay, fantastic. Everybody is saying, um, like around the same thing of sharing resources, sharing, learning together, and all of that. But Tabitha, is that
Yeah.
something from a business angle? I know you are into business and a lot of other things. So is there something a bit different that you want to tell us that you have benefited from?
Well, like, okay, just like we all know, being the community, you just like they said, you enjoy benefits of everyone. And also, for me personally, right? Like being in a community, like tech community, it has helped me to get to improve on my techpreneur career. Like sometimes I just get stuck, but just the fact that I'm in a community, I just know, okay, I just know who to just call. I get to meet mentors and people that could just mentor and just walk you through various stages to help you become a specialist. That's really what's good for me, like for me.
Yeah, like my takeaway from Tabitha's response is the network. Because so, for example, there are some people on LinkedIn. It's something that's happened to me. There's some people on LinkedIn that you just see them and they look like they're far away there. You can't reach them and stuff like that. But sometimes when you join a community, you don't feel like, oh, this person I've been looking at on LinkedIn. This person is
Yeah.
also in this community, and it gives you a ground to sort of approach the person and say, oh, I have something I want to talk to you about, and it just makes it easily accessible for you. And another
Yeah.
thing for me that I think I like to add is sometimes when you're at your low times, you have encouragement. Like there's a
Yeah.
community I'm on, and sometimes we have these things we just call a daily rant. So just come and talk about whatever it is that is bothering you. Maybe it's one thing you've been learning, you're not getting the headway with, you're not you seem not to be just feel free to, it's a safe space. And then everybody now comes to say, oh, I'm going through the same thing. And then we all encourage each other. Someone shares tips about, oh, this is how to get out of it and all of that. And I think it's really a lot for everybody. But away from just being a member of a community, now let's talk about when you're the one leading the community. That's like a bigger work, and I mean, it has to come with bigger benefits. And I want to direct that question first to Popola. You are in Osho State, where it seems like sometimes it looks like everything happens in Lagos. So I just feel like for you to be doing what you're doing in Ocean State, you must be doing a lot of work. So like my question to you is, what is driving you? Why are you doing it anyway? Why are you doing all of that work? Mr. Popola, your mic is mute. You have to unmute your mic first.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah,
you
Yes,
now.
we
thank
can hear
you.
you.
All right. For me, driving a community is about passion, is about development. Since I became a Microsoft certified trainer, it's like I've imposed a kind of responsibility on myself because of that title. Apart from my living, that is to train and to facilitate sections, the opportunity of being part of Microsoft certified trainer has added a layer of responsibility for what I do normally. And for instance, now in organizing this boot camp, there were a lot of effort in getting people to be registered. You have to engage people, the reason why you have to do this, as if somebody want to pay you for that. And if you don't have passion, there's no way you can be knocking on somebody's door that, look, see what people are getting from this. You too can also become somebody like that. For me, it has been more of passion that I should be able to help others to move ahead. And since we had our watch party yesterday, I've been receiving calls. Mr. Kukola, what we said yesterday, what is the way forward? We just need to start. I can't wait. I can't wait anymore. So,
That's
so
so nice.
all those ones will be, to you, you may see them as
Give you
distractions.
joy.
You are in the middle of solving a problem and somebody is asking questions that, look, I have another problem, come and help me to solve it. So if you are not passionate about it, there's no way you can move ahead in going along with others. So for me, it is about passion. It is about what you want to share with people and you want to impact people positively. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so for me, Mr. Popola just said, many times it's just the joy of seeing other people doing
Yeah.
so well, and seeing
Yeah,
what other people are seeing, the joy that people derive from all of this work that you're doing.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Kofi, can you tell us what the benefit has been for you? What you think the biggest benefit is?
Well, when you join a community, I mean, for me personally, I think everyone should join a community, especially if you want to get into tech. There's a lot of benefit. I mean, Thomas mentioned that, Adewale also mentioned that, and Tibet Tab also mentioned that. The key thing is that you join these communities, and even at work, right? Probably you have an issue that you don't know how to resolve the issue, right? Just throw it into the community. You'll be surprised
Yes.
that someone have already faced that issue before, and they'll give you the
Yeah.
answer. And give you the
Yeah.
answer now, going back to your company and obviously
You're looking
delivering
like
that
the
project.
star.
Exactly. That's the
And
key. Yeah. And those are the benefit. And the other benefit is that obviously Microsoft have recognized that they cannot probably support everyone, right? So they reward people who actually contribute in the community. So if someone have an issue and then I have the solution, the more I contribute, the more it give me the opportunity to present myself to Microsoft for the work I'm doing to the community. And then they reward you greatly to become an MVP or something like that. So always try to be someone who contributes in the community, and definitely get some reward, because it goes both ways. If you have issues, someone will help you, and if someone have issues, you help them as well. So we help each other in the community. So these are some of the benefits that I've seen joining the community.
fantastic. For me, leading a community. So I don't necessarily lead any community, but I volunteer on some communities. So I'm like on the leadership team, and I really think that going back to what Mr. Popola said, the joy of seeing people doing so well just because, for example, someone joined our community last year and then she joined our Power BI class. And in 3 or 4 months, of course, she told me she was having a data analyst interview. I prepared her for an interview. And the next one, she told me she had 2 job offers on her laps. I wasn't the one that had the job, but everybody around me heard the story because it's just the joy of the impact that it makes on people, especially, I mean, in a place like Nigeria or Africa, where technology is what is giving a lot of us a level playing ground. And it's really a joy to be part of all of it. Ahmed, we will take the next question now. Ahmed, over to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Olamilekan, and for wonderful question that you asked our panelists. Thank you for that. And of course, the importance of the communities cannot be emphasized in development of tech person or tech guru, or especially in the business as well. And this actually bring a lot of people together and also impacts lives as well. So my next question will be that the the uh, the impact of the tech community in the advancement of careers of people. And of course, I've seen people working towards or asking me about how they can actually, you know, advance their career as part of excuse me. So as part of the community work. So how can they be part of the community, and then how can this also help them to advance their career? So I want to ask, so what are the impacts of the tech community actually done in terms of, or how can people, how can the tech community impact the people's career in what they take in the tech aspect? So I would like to go first with Popoola.
Your question again, please.
Yes, what are the community has actually taken part in the people's career? Like, what are the impact of the community in advancing the people's career as well, especially the tech tech career? Yeah.
All right. I want to give a practical illustration about myself. When I was preparing to move into tech, I have tried so many places. Let me try this, let me try that. I couldn't get an headway because I was not doing the right way until somebody introduced me to a tech community that what you are trying to solve is what they deal with almost on everyday basis. And when I joined that community, it was a Power BI community when we had the first Power BI conference in Nigeria at Lagos State, University of Lagos. And that's why I got to know some individuals, the likes of Ahmed Oyewole, the likes of David Abu, the likes of Foyin, and others. And I drew inspiration from them that, look, if they can, if I can be in their midst, I can become one of them one day. And from there, I started learning a lot of things that I don't know where to start from. I became their far distance friend. They don't know me, but me, I know them. So I follow them up on their social media handles because they mentioned it that day. And I track them by their productions, by their content development, and from there I got inspiration that, look, this is how they got it, this is how they do it, and that's how I should also do my own. So from far distance, people can benefit from following up with community. And when they are now having the opportunity, maybe a professional platform like MCT now, they now have access to. So they are now having access to a broad community about what is going on. Like this one now, if not because I'm close to the MVPs in the house, I wouldn't have gotten this advantage of talking to people about my transition into tech. So for me, people have a lot of benefits if they move with people that lead communities that are passionate in leading communities and funding communities. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's a great one. That is very important aspect of advancing people's career as well. So I don't want to waste much time, but I would like to go with Tabitha. So what do you think about what has this impact done in the lives of people that are coming up?
Okay, I feel like, okay, using myself as an example, right? Like 2 years back when I joined the tech community, I was like a total novice. I didn't even know anything. And then couple the fact that I had to attend, everything was just so exciting. And then I just kind of like connected to everybody. And before you know what's happening, we started having like different activities, and that helped build my career level, which is why right now in Plateau State we're trying as much as possible to like encourage a lot of people. Okay, you don't have to know anything about tech. Just join. There are professionals, there are advanced users, there are all kinds of people there, and they can help you grow through the whole process of the career. So I feel that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I can just hear a lot of things about how this actually improve the life of people coming up. I can also remember because everyone has a story to tell about in terms of being part of the community, what has the community done in them, and how they are able to manifest into the community to advance their career as well. And also, I can take myself as an example, of course. So when I get started, of course, I was looking for different. I mean, I was looking like people, joining the community on LinkedIn. I was like, how can this happen in Nigeria as well? And that's why we're able to bring some of these things to Nigeria, and people can actually join and advance their career. Of course, that's actually bring me to the next question, and then. Of course, before I go to the next question, of course, I would like to ask Kofi Adai regarding the impact of that, and of course, apart from paying myself, so what's what other things of course, the impact of these communities are actually done in your community as well, in your community in your country.
Well, I mean, it's all about learning. Once you join a community, you get set things like this, right? People delivering courses, and you don't have to pay a penny, right? So those are some of the benefit in Ghana or every part of the world, right? These set of communities that we create, right? I mean, the whole notion of a community is always working together for one cause or multiple, and that's the goal here. And it helps each and every one. The other thing is that, I mean, you guys mentioned it. Once you join the community, right, those guys that you see as superstars, you now have that line of communication with them, right? You can speak directly with them. Now you can have mentor that can obviously encourage you to the career path that you decide to take. They can advise you on how they go into the community, and that can greatly refine your path. And then you achieve even much more than if you have done it on your own. So those are some of the things that, for me personally, I've seen that a lot of people are doing. For example, me, right? I'm an introvert person, right? If you wanted for community, probably I will not be on this panel, right? Because I will shy away from it. But join the community, show you other things that you probably wouldn't have done if you were going on your own. And you meet great people like I met all of you guys, and more likely we are all going to be connected in a network, and next project you're obviously going to take part of it as well. So it's very, very inspirational to always encourage anyone that you meet to be part of a community.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's fantastic. And of course, if you have to go on and on, we have a lot of people who have to say about the community here, right? So due to the time limit, so my next question will be towards what kind of advice can you give to the upcoming tech guru, and how can they participate in this tech community? So I would like to go with Ade Kuli first.
Okay, thanks, Amit. Okay, so first off, for upcoming techies that don't know how to go about it, the advice that it's good to always have a mentor to start with, because it makes it easier. You have someone that has gone through that path before, and he or she can make it easier for you to not make the same mistake. So that's like one of the major things now. That advice: go to a mentor. You have guys that have been in the tech industry for many years that can guide you, even introduce you to experts in different communities and help you with your part. Because one of what I've noticed is that when coming up, people barely know what they want to go into. IT is so large. You have the programming, you have the infrastructure, and so on. So they get confused that it might take a while before they finally find what they really want to do. So that's one major thing. So that's why I would advise you go with a mentor. You ask questions. Yeah, that's also a major thing. Just ask questions. No question is too boring or something. Just ask a lot of questions and you get guided. So that's my advice.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. I remember when I started, I was, I was looking for people to mentor me, right? Like, so it takes, then when we started, so it's difficult for us, for me to get, maybe some from other few other guys too, for them to also look up to people they can actually meet up to see that they can actually mentor them, right? So of course, I've seen a lot of people in my box and LinkedIn and send my email, phone call, like WhatsApp. That how can I mentor them? How can I get people to get, but a lot of people I get confused about, the what aspect to take. Some people are doing this, they're doing that. They want to be Azure, they want to do Dynamics, they want to do Office 365. They're just doing it, right? But I don't know which one actually let's take. So the mentor, as just said, is very important. When you check communities of people, we have a lot of people, experts in the field, right, in the community that can actually put it to some things, right. So of course, what do you think about this also? What I'm gonna ask, okay, Tabitha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. What advice can you give to the upcoming community, and also how can they also join as well in your local
Well,
area?
okay. So for upcoming, aside from getting the mentor, but most times, like, it's easier to get a mentor through a community. So if you could look for a community close to your environment, close to your where you are, I'm sure you definitely get one. I know in the northern part of Nigeria here, we don't have a lot of like Microsoft community, but we at Gova Track Africa are actually, in short, after our watch party yesterday, we just set up a community in Govatra Africa, and then we are like everybody that wants to join in the north, you can reach out to us at Govatra Africa, and then we can lead you through the process of becoming a techpreneur. Yep.
Okay, that's good. And so we have okay, also the Popoola. What do you think? I think you're muted.
For me,
Okay. Yeah.
yes, for me, I think people should be passionate about what they want to achieve in life. If you are passionate, you will always find way forward around it. For instance, now if somebody has invited you to a watch party or informed you about proceedings at this convention that we are just ending today, and you are passionate about it, then take that opportunity, because that will be a stepping stone to what is next in the build up to that event. For instance, now people were asking yesterday at our watch party that Popoola, after today, what is next? They were asking about sustainability plan, and I was giving them assurances that after this is what is next, this is what is next, this is what is next. But depending on your preparation to take up those
Yeah.
challenges. But if they have not come, I wouldn't have gotten that opportunity to let them know what lies ahead. So
Yeah.
it is more of individual that, look, I'm determined and I'm ready. I was talking to a guy yesterday, he was saying he wants to go into programming. And I said, it's a rough road, but if you are ready to go through it, then you can achieve what you need. So it's about individual that be passionate and be ready when you have a method that is giving you guidance. Okay, these are the ways you should go about it. You should try to go through those roads. And if they are asking you to join communities, you should also be passionate to also know what they are doing at the community level. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's great.
Guys, thank you, guys. I think our time is getting closer, so yeah, I think we should round
Yeah,
up.
we're rounding up.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just a minute. So, thank you very much, guys, for your contributions. That's wonderful, and it's good to have you guys. Olayinka, so you want to say something? Then we go ahead and close.
All right. Thank you very much to all our panelists. We've said a lot. For me, one thing I just want to add is that, see, there are many times you feel like, what am I going to do in a community? I don't really know tech. I don't have anything. And because when you join a community, it's important for you to be involved. So you may think that because you don't really know tech, you're just learning, maybe you can't be involved. But you can be involved. There's so much to do. There's planning events, there's managing social media. In one community I
Mm-hmm.
joined when I started, I didn't have any tech skill. But because I was always on Twitter, whenever someone mentioned us or said something, I'll go to the founder and say, oh, someone is mentioning us. After a while, she just told me, see, you're always online. Just be helping us to manage our social media. So I didn't have a tech skill to offer then, but then I had something to offer the community. And getting involved and also playing a part in community is important, not just looking for what you can get all the time. And we've also shared the link to some of our online groups that you can join on the chat. So please follow up with those links and get on the community. You really can't get too much. You can't have too much of community. Thank
Yeah.
you very much to all our panelists. It's been really nice chatting with you all,
Same
and
here.
enjoy
Same.
enjoy the rest of the
Thank you
event.
for having
All
me.
right.
All
All
right.
right.
See you guys.
All
Hey,
right,
Bye.
thank
thank
you.
you.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
guys. Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
Bye.
you.
man.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Mr. Bia, thank you.
All right, sure. Thank you,
All right.
Olayinka,
Mr.
Ahmed,
Benga,
Popoola,
feel free.
Mr.
All
Adekunle.
right. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Bye. See you guys soon. All right, guys. You're going on the short break for another 10 minutes, and we'll be right back. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned.